Hi, I'm Alex Hillkurtz. I'm a professional watercolor painter and storyboard artist. Since the 90s, I've been working on feature films such as Vanilla Sky, Argo, and Live by Night. I've also been lucky enough to have pieces in exhibits in Europe and the United States. All the experience I've had working in cinema translates directly into my paintings. Because of my love of movies, I approach painting architecture and cityscapes as if they're scenes in a film. To me, buildings are characters whose stories I infuse into my paintings. It's one thing to depict a scene accurately. It's another thing entirely to portray the character and mood of a place. Watercolor painting is my way to fully experience the depth of a place. One of the things I love about painting is starting a conversation with the viewer about the timeless stories and the character of a city. Because of its simplicity and its magic, watercolor paintings will turn your daily walks around your favorite neighborhoods into a memorable experience. Lines, colors, tones and values mix and combine, creating the perfect sense of depth in urban landscapes. In this Domestika course, I'll show you how to paint an urban scene using watercolors, simple tools and techniques to capture the depth and feeling of a place. First, we'll learn different options of tools that we'll use in our final project. Then, I'll teach you the basics of perspective and how to create dynamic compositions. In terms of color, I'll teach you how to create texture with color washes and 3 different ways to mix colors. Then we'll choose the best view to create a thumbnail sketch that will help us have a deeper knowledge of the composition of the drawing. After that, we'll sketch our final project, first with pencil and then fountain pen and ink. We'll add color, starting with an initial wash, and we'll finish by adding shadows and details. Once we're done with our painting, I'll give you some tips on how to find your own personal style. And we'll end up by learning how best to present your work. By the end of this course, you'll have created a watercolor painting depicting a beautiful building that leaps off the page with color, light, and shadow. Whether you're a professional illustrator or a weekend doodler, this course is for anyone who'd like to improve their painting skills and bring more life to your watercolor paintings.